And while you're in there, sometimes the other anexados, the other guys doing the program will look out for you. I remember when I was in there, one of the homies that was there, he brought us a couple sodas. We're all chugging, like having contraband. It felt weird because we had like contraband in the room. We're all fucking like pouring shots of soda for each other in each other's cups and shit. And like we had a little fucking pan dulce, and we're just like, oh, we had to split it between three. Now, this was my first lesson in changing my life, was learning how to share. Even though they teach us this shit in preschool and kindergarten, when you become a hardcore drug addict and an alcoholic, you forget about sharing. You forget about the little stuff that makes you a decent human being. So this, I was like relearning, like, okay, we have to split it in three ways equally. Everybody gets an equal part. Cool. And that was just like, I was just the first day. Now, I had no idea how um how far alcoholism really went. I had no idea that alcoholics hallucinate just as much as tweakers do. But see, tweakers like me hallucinate when I'm like on a 3-4 binge. Alcoholics hallucinate when they're coming down after a day or two. Depends on how hardcore their alcoholism really is. And the two guys that I was with, pretty hardcore alcoholics, especially since they had that macho status que me voy a pistear uno, dos, y no me va a hacer nada. But these guys didn't know how to drink one or two, right? Obviously, I'll learn that later. So we're kicking it. The night falls. It's time to go to sleep. And I'm fucking trying to go to sleep, trying to get some type of rest. The bed bugs are biting me, keeping me awake. The fucking rats running over my feet are keeping me awake. Just random ass noises, people yelling, shit like that. And we have crazy ass neighbors across the street. Like, just like trying to get some type of rest. And I'm finally falling asleep. And the guy next to me, the old guy, Miguel, he has his mattress pushed pushed all the way up, like the hood of a car, right? He's pushed all the way up. And he has it held up with I don't know where the fuck he got the stick from. He has it held up with a stick. You know how you when you open up your car hood and you put that little stick so it can stay out? He had it like that. And I'm like, what the fuck, right? And that's the first thing I see. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm just like amazed because I don't know, I don't know what's going on, dog. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And I see him get under there like a fucking mechanic. And he's in there and he's moving things with the socket wrench, and he's screwing things and hammering things, and he's in there, he's going at it. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I could not believe my eyes what was really going on. I was like, dude, no way. This guy's fucking like crazy. This was lost his mind. And I asked him, I was like, hey, Miguel, ¿qué estás haciendo? I was like, hey, what are you doing, dog? I was like, Miguel, what are you doing? I didn't say dog to him. He was an old guy, right? I had a little respect. I was like, hey, Miguel, what are you doing? He's like, oh, tú duérmate, no te preocupes de mí, yo estoy tirando mecánica. And I was like, what? I was like, no, mom. He's told me, hey, he's like, go to sleep, bro. Don't worry about it. I'm just right here being a mechanic fixing my car. I'm like, what? I was like, dude, this guy lost it. That fool's brain is fucking gone on me. I was like, damn. And I was like, hey, like, Miguel, ya duérmete. Like, no dejas dormir. Like, let me go to sleep, dog. You're making too much noise. Like, and I've kind of like talked a little loud to him because I feel like I could beat him up, you know? So I was just like, hey, ya deja dormir, güey, no mames. And he's like, no, like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, gordo. I got this. Like, no sé qué. I was like, what the fuck? And the homie that was on the floor, Jose, he told them the same thing. He said, hey, Miguel, ya deja dormir, que no sé qué. And Miguel looked at the guy on the floor, Jose, and he said, shut the fuck up. I was like, oh. And the guy, Jose, just kicked the shit out of him, right into a shin kick. Just blam. And just Miguel goes, oh, shit. I was like, God, man. I was like, there's violence up in here. I was just looking at it like, oh, fuck. You know, I was just tripping. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, somebody got to shut him up. And like, fucking Miguel came too. He fucking put the hood back down. His mattress, he put it back down. He went to go lay down like nothing ever happened. Like, what? What the fuck is wrong with this guy, dog? Like, no mames. The next morning, when I wake up, Miguel is gone. I'm like, what? Like, where'd he go? Maybe he's in the bathroom. Nobody ever came back. And when I really I cleared the fucking the eye boogers and everything, noticed that the window is open and the screen is gone. I was like, nah, it can't be. Nah, nah, it can't be. And then when the guy, the house manager comes to the room, he's like, hey, did you guys hear about El Chapo? And I was like, El Chapo? I was like, he's like, yeah, this motherfucker just escaped through the window. And I was like, what? I was like, this old grandpa motherfucker jumped out the window when there is a door that he can literally just walk out and say, give me my stuff. He's like, yeah, he jumped out the window. We saw him. He's like, and believe it or not, a lot of people jump out the window for some reason. He's like, that's why the screen is fucked up. And I was like, no fucking way, dog. So that was my first night. I met El Chapo. I was like, what the fuck? This motherfucker's just crazy, dog. But this room, even if how funny it was, it brought me back to reality. It brought me back to a place that I didn't remember existed in my mind. Where like, oh shit, like I'm living real life right now, dog. I'm in rehab. Like I need to get it together. Like I started realizing that I lost everything. I don't have family to back me up. I don't have any clothes. I don't have money. I don't have this. I don't have that. And I just started going down a big ass checklist of shit that I'm lacking on. I was like, whoa, this is some fucked up cold ass reality that I did not need to know about. Like, I'm fucked. How am I going to get everything back? And that's in those moments where they call it que te entra la responsabilidad. All of a sudden, the responsible neurons in your head kicks in, right? All of a sudden, you want to do stuff. I was like, nah, pues I got to go to work and I got to pay my bills. I got to take care of my family again. I got to help my parents. Like, fucking motherfucker, you did not give a fuck about working when you were tweaking. You did not give a fuck about helping your parents when you're out there. If anything, you were stealing from your parents when you were out there. So shut the hell up. You ain't about to go be responsible nowhere, dog. And he was right. He was right. If I would have left that program, I would have just gone back to the streets and fucking bullshit. But I was just like, fuck, man. And the next day, right? It's the next day already, whatever. And we're laying there. It's like afternoon already. I'm bored as fuck. There's nothing to do but read those fucking pamphlets of AA in Spanish, and I don't even understand more than half. I misunderstood like 75% of it. I had no idea about proper Spanish, right? But I tried reading because it was the only entertainment. So in the afternoon, people start getting there, and I noticed people live there, and it was the guys who are a part of a mesa de servicio. And these guys, the mesa de servicio is just a table of, well, it's a group of people that they make all the decisions together about what happens in the house. And what these people that live there, which was just a small handful, like three or four, they call them what do they call them? The vecinos, the neighbors. Pretty much, they're already done with the program, but there's like a transitional housing, like sober living type of deal. But they're servidores, right? They're the ones that are in charge right there, según, right? So they come into the room, and there's this one homie. I don't want to say his name, but he's super cool ass motherfucker from Southeast. Homie, what's up, dog? It's cool as the big motherfucker. He had like the Jolly Green Giant laugh. He's just a big motherfucker. And luckily we were the same size in clothing. Big time stranger to me. Never seen him a day in my life. He's like, I got you, big dog. Gave me all kinds of clothes. Gave me sweaters, shirts, shorts, everything, dog. Crazy. I'm like, what? What did I do to deserve this? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is this fool being so nice to me? Why is he hooking me up? But he hooked me up with all kinds of shit. I was like, hell yeah. And then he's like, hey, is there anybody out there that you want to let know that you're here? And I was like, yeah, it was my mom. Because I'm pretty sure they're looking for me. And he's all right, give me the number. I'm gonna call her on speaker. I just want you. He's like, but you can't say nothing. He said, just let me make the phone call. And I was like, all right. I missed the phone call. I hear my mom's voice. And as soon as I hear my mom's voice, I fucking break down, dog. I fucking break down and I'm just like, I'm out there crying, man. I'm so really I miss my family. I miss my mom. I want to go home. I don't belong here. You know, that type of fucking bullshit, right? That's what I was thinking in my head while crying. But I was like, I got to tough it out. So, that dude talks to my mom. He's like, Señora, aquí tenemos su hijo Roberto. Está aquí en escondido. And my mom's like, escondido? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is he doing all the way over there? He's like, yeah, so he's in the rehab program right now. This program is this and this and that. And he's like, eventually you're going to talk to whoever he picks as a sponsor and they could give you more information if you ever want to come see your son. And they're like, okay, cool. And they hung up. And those were the first 3 days in the Cuarto de Malillas. Wasn't too crazy. It wasn't how my homie said it. It wasn't dark. It wasn't fucking grimy. It was just a little bit violent. A little bit of weird with the hallucinations. But all in all, it's kind of funny.